My name is Lauren Malone, and this is my presentation on authentic assessments. So, what are authentic assessments? Authentic assessments are tasks where students use what they've learned in new real-life situations. It asks them to think carefully about what information and skills they'll need and how to use them. So instead of memorizing facts or following simple steps, students have to think carefully about the information and skills and decide what's useful and how to apply it. The goal of these assessments are to make learning more meaningful and more connected to everyday life through complicated, real-life problems that are similar to what we face in the real world. So some tools or tips for providing some quality feedback for authentic assessments would be to make sure you align your assessment with certain criteria. Clear, transparent criteria is what should guide your evaluation. This will help students to understand the strengths and weaknesses in their work and how to improve it. So authentic assessments should match your learning goals, and feedback should show how well students have met those goals. You should focus on improvement. The point of feedback is to inform and inspire your students, not to give vague, generalized feedback. It should be clear, and there should be specific ways that students can improve. So not just saying good job, or not just telling them that's bad. And students should be involved in the feedback. It should be a two-way process. This boosts their motivation. So setting goals, monitoring progress, self-assessing, having peers assess them. This will enhance the engagement and motivation of each student, and it gives them an ownership of their learning. Using different feedback tools is another really good way to assess authentically. And some tools technologically that will help provide feedback would be digital portfolios. So an example of that is Bulb, and this application will help students display their capabilities. It gives them learning beyond the classroom through creativity. Digital portfolios documents their growth over time. So you're putting together work from the beginning of their learning to the end, and so it will give them the motivation and ownership of what they've done. Another technology tool for authentic assessments are presentations like Nearpod. Nearpod is student-paced, and it has differentiation and collaboration. It shows real-time data for the students and many interactive features, which makes it great for assessing. Another tool is blogs. So using Blogger gives students a way of showing self-reflection. They have to use critical thinking skills and be open and flexible. It allows students to have more autonomy over their approach to learning. Another type of technology tool is a simulation or games that are based off of real-world problems, like Prodigy. Now, Prodigy is not exactly realistic, but it does have the interactive environment and kind of gives them a real-life feel where they have to complete different tasks in order to hunt and gather supplies and build their own world. This gives them immediate feedback on things and shows some active learning in the classroom. And the last technology tool for authentic assessments would be Edpuzzle. This allows videos to be used to assess. Through these interactive videos, students are able to demonstrate their understanding with personal reflections. They're also allowed to have voiceovers over different videos, create comments, annotate. They can even create their own videos. This increases their engagement. It provides a real-world application of their learning and gives them personalized feedback of their learning. And these are my references that I used to create this presentation. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.